Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of the 4-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really... They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
Javier Mitre comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in. That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make...
2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... Coming to the plate now, Alan Park. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And this is taken for the out. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Colton Wong, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that one right down Main Street. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
A fastball that just misses inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Into the box now, Corey Fedor. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Jamison O'Malley.
Catcher, Jamison O'Malley.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Marisnik is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ronald Fuentes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Smiley.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty is there, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Mitre. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Michael Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but in striding in once again, Alan Park. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alan Park.
And that's in there for a strike.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
In there, 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sanchez.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Liner towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Into the box, Colton Wong, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marisnick is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Corey Fedor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Lee Smiley.
Catcher. Lee
into the windup and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jamison O'Malley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ball 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Ronald Fuentes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Ready once again, Javier Mitre. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Slider up that he gets a call on.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the 2-3 go. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. On to 1st, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the third hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Standing in now, Alan Hart, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike break.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Gary Sanchez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In the air down the left field line and deep. After it is Marisnick. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Lee Smiley. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Colton Wong will stand in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half. Stepping up now, Ronald Fuentes. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up. Still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So striding forward now, Javier Mitre. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ball 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 2-2 one more time. And that one stayed up a little high. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Piscotty. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have...
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. Dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Lee Smiley.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
The next 0-2. Now, this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Digging in, Pedro Cabrera. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Stevenson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a two-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he's retired here, one away.
Batting fourth.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded to first. To his right. Start. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Digging in, Sammy Esparza. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that. So striding forward now, Phil Mulder, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. 0-1 count and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Marcus Hahn comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. Starr gloves it, and a step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Roberto Aguila is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. In now, Lee Smiley.
Catcher, Lee Smiley.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Well, they're coming off a tough loss. I mean, they played pretty good ball. They just lost by 1 run. But, you know, you look back at it, those are the ones that eat you up, those 1-run loss games. Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
8, shortstop, Corey Seager.
The 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Standing in, Hank Patterson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Patterson.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Knotts fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Russell Stevenson.
Second baseman, Russell Stevenson.
Here's a high pop-up. Knotts is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Pedro Cabrera.
Pedro Cabrera
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to short. Seager is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Sammy Esparza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Ready for another chance. Lee Smiley. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Smiley.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Line drive to center field. Knotts rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Corey Seager.
Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Phil Mulder. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready now, Marcus Hahn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman,
In there, strike one.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Aguila. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the end. Digging in, David Byers is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Russell
Stevenson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Pedro Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Peterson will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. In there for strike one, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this. 1 and 2 in just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Lonnie Chisenhall, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Sammy
Esparza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Seager ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Lee Smiley. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here's Corey Seager. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Chisenhall is in pursuit. Makes the play, one away. Here's Jake Marisnick. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1 and 2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time. Ready once again, Phil Mulder. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Knotts will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Francisco Lindor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high. That's where the zone has been.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jake Lamb will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Adrian Chacin.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Lee Smiley earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Jimmy Badalucco, the Austrian-born pitcher, will be on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gregory Polanco is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Starling Marte stands in as he looks at a called strike. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. So now it's Mark Canha, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee Smiley.
Lee Smiley.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bucky Knotts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bucky Knotts.
Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Caballero into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Yasiel Puig. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Digging in, Luis Trejo, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. One and 2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Calero corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Ronald Caballero. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Malcolm DaCosta. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Standing in, Frank Alvarado, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to first. Starr is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Paul Jensen. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. Standing in, Jimmy Badalucco. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now in the box, Lee Smiley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Jensic moving to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Leading off the 4th inning, center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So stepping in, Mark Canha comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Luis Trejo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Caballero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Seager onto the grass, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Malcolm DaCosta. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Frank Alvarado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets the 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
The batter, number 15,
Paul Jensic is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. This ball will be chopped foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Caleb Coward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Seager is over near the railing as he makes the digging in once again. Lee Smiley. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Number 8, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no. Here's Gregory Polanco. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Well, that going for it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starling Marte.
Out of play. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Mark Canha is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing. Striding in once again, Luis Trejo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
In now, Ronald Caballero. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Ready once again, Malcolm DaCosta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Frank Alvarado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 6-4 finish.